you love EDC gear and like adding paracord to said gear, you're going to like this one. Here are 4 different knot combos that you can use to deck out your pieces of gear. We'll be going through these knots a little fast, but I have dedicated tutorials linked below for all you newbies. Most of you veterans know these knots, but it's all about the combos, so let's go. First up, I've got this Lynch Northwest All Access Pry tool, and we're going to do a snake knot / double snake knot combo. I'm going to pass my paracord through the lanyard hole, and with the cords coming out to the right, I'm going to grab the cord on top from underneath the opposite cord, and make an overhand loop around the bottom cord. Then grab the bottom cord, wrap it over and around the top cord, and then pass it through the first loop created. Then pull our first snake knot tight. After that, let's repeat the same steps one more time for a second snake knot. And then finally for the double snake knot, you're going to tie the same snake knot as before, but before you cinch it, you're going to double up the strands. So the strand on top is going to wrap around one more time, and then after that, the bottom strand is going to wrap around one more time following the same path. Cinch the strands up and move the knot to the first 2 snake knots. And then from there, snip off and melt any excess cords. I like to leave some short tails. So that's the snake knot to double snake knot on this beautiful pry bar from Lynch Northwest. Next up for my Rexford utility tool, which is a really cool little titanium box cutter / pry bar / bottle opener, we're going to try tying a micro fat man. I'm going to start off with a single snake knot. Going to show these repeat knots a bit faster now for brevity. After that, we're going to tie a diamond knot. With the right cord, make an overhand loop and lay it over the left. The left cord goes under the opposite cord, then under its own standing end inside the loop. Then from here, right cord goes counterclockwise, past the standing end and through the middle. Left cord goes counterclockwise, past the standing end, and then through the middle. From there, cinch up the knot and move it so that it's right against the snake knot. I know that was fast, but I have a slower tutorial for that. After the diamond knot is cinched up against the first snake knot, we're going to tie 2 more snake knots to finish this combo off. And there we go, there's the Micro Fat Man lanyard, a much smaller version compared to the original size. Next up for my Designs Tombstone, this is a bottle opener / cigar holder, and it also has another hidden use. But it's got this removable faceplate, which is also really cool. And we're going to tie my classic beaded lanyard knot combo on this one. So we're going to pass the cord through the lanyard holes. And then from there, I'm going to tie 2 snake knots. Going to cinch those knots right up to the body of the piece. Then from there, we're going to incorporate our bead. This is the titanium Monsuta bead, also from Designs. Feed that bead on through the hole, and then from there, tie a diamond knot. So I already explained this one, so let's jog through it. And then from there, I like to leave some tails on my diamond knots. I'm going to snip and melt the excess cords from there. And there we have it. This is actually my go-to lanyard for most of my gear. And for my last piece of small EDC gear, this is the Henry knife from Wesson. Little titanium slip joint, and I've also got a bead for it. It's a really cool little EDC knife. Very well made and useful. The last knot combo is similar to the last one, 2 snake knots. Slide the bead on. And then we're going to finish with some cobra knots. So split the 2 terminal ends. With a right cord, make an overhand loop. Then the left cord goes over the opposite cord, behind the core strands, and then through the crook on the right. Cinch the knot closed slightly, and then with the lead cord now on the left, pass it over the core strands. Right goes over the cord, behind and through the crook on the left. Pull tight, and you can also pull down on the core strands and then tie 2 more cobra knots. So with the knots tied tightly, we can now snip and melt the excess cords and press down on the ends to lock them in place. And there we have the snake knot cobra knot combo. And of course you can do the last 2 without beads as well. It works just the same. So there it is, 4 lanyard knot combo ideas, and the possibilities are endless. Feel free to play around and mix and match all the different lanyard knots out there to come up with your favorite combinations for your favorite pieces of gear.